Hey viewers, in the community post, I sent a link for a super special Q&A. We got a bunch of questions, so let's get to them in order they were submitted. Dear Yeoodle, are there more oodles like me in the TKB verse? Well, of course there's more gals and pals out there. There's of course Aquoodle, Smoodle, whatever that weird black Smoodle is, and also Yeoodle has appeared. Dear Technobotanica, me versus each individual member of the 12. Who wins? No, I would not fight them. That'd be really dumb of me. Me again. Dear Technobotanica, how would the 12 react to Jade having me destroyed Boysenberry? I don't think they actually know yet, and I'm not sure how they react. However, I can tell you that I am not happy with his creation.
Dear Love Millie, that's me. Do I know who Love Letter is? Similar name to mine, but no, doesn't ring a bell.
It seems me, the real me, also has questions, so I guess I'll answer. Me, how many canon couples are there? Well, there's only a couple actually talked about, like 2 to 3 maybe, but there's a lot more than that. We haven't seen them yet. Dear Technobotanica, what powers do you have that we haven't seen before? Everything. I can do anything you think I could possibly do. I mean, it's my domain. Me, what started the beef between Cyanide and SS Pineberry? I'd say it was probably SS Pineberry winning the Get Out of Elimination card over Cyanide by 2 votes. Dear Treasure Trove, is there a limit how tall something you can make? Nope. As long as it isn't too wide, I can pull out anything. Me, will there be any ships that officially say the thing? Maybe from like pre-established ones? This isn't even a question, it's just someone making fun of me.
Hey, little whippersnapper, could you please read this for me? My eyesight ain't what it used to be.
Okay, T-Pitcher Senior. When are you returning to the dust from whence you came?
What?
Look, I don't know, man. Me, what happened to Love Millie after the last BFTKB? I mean, she just went back to headquarters, I guess? I didn't really plan that out. She left. Me again. Why did I start creating my stories? Well, not only because I wanted to tell a story, I mean, it's literally the channel motto, but also because I found the OSC so interesting, how you could have like cool shows like Survivor, but with like easier to draw characters. Me again, do I plan to face reveal? If this video hits 1,000 subscribers, I'll face reveal. We're at 268 right now. As of recording, we're actually at 292. Ooh, wow. So, yeah, it's a long ways away, so I don't gotta worry about it. What's the weirdest RC I've gotten, and if I made it? Off the top of my head, I'd say maybe Lixian, because, like, that was of a real person. And as you can see, yes, I did in fact make it. Matter of fact, I have made every RC I've ever gotten. Me, what is my favorite character in my cast? Right now, I'd say Root Beer, though it's always subject to change. Me, what was my favorite RC to make? Maybe Clip Phone. There hasn't been many like I've particularly liked, but I did like Clip Phone. I mean, why else would you be in season 4 right now? Me, my favorite series I've made. Maybe a shocker, but right now I'd go with Toss 130. You know, it felt nice having a show I didn't have to wait to create episodes. The cast just had a lot of my new favorite characters, like Catsiel. Me, Sub or Dom? I guess Domino's. Both for pizzas and sandwiches, I have other places I prefer, but between Domino's and Subway's, I'd go Domino's. Me, does pineapple belong on pizza? I mean, no. I feel like pizza shouldn't include fruit. Veggies? Yes, just not fruit. What's my favorite song I've made? Probably Ready for Adventure. It was the first song in the new program. I really liked how it pieced together despite me not knowing what I was doing. Me, why did I make the shows? I believe I answered a similar one to this already, but that's because I like the other Survivor-esque shows, and I just kind of wanted to do one of my own. Kind of just wanted to tell a story. Me, does it jiggle? Next question. This one is for me, apparently. Blizzard, do you have anyone to talk to? I mean, I guess you could say the rest of the guys over on Sunshine State, though it's really only these two, because like Cyanide's crazy, and Pineberry, he's just still as annoying as when I first met him. I'll smite you, Bluff Melee. Me, if I could be an expert at something useless, what would it be? Maybe animating? I don't know. I just don't like how my episodes are like better animated, and how like being an expert could really help with that. Dear Bamboo, what is the Pythagorean theorem? Not sure why I'm being asked, but it's a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Good luck on your homework. Me, how many characters are canonically dead and won't return? Don't have a number per se, but I do know the rebels, as I like to call them, they're not coming back. Also, none of the Bizarros. It just canonically wouldn't really make sense and be hard to write in. What? No, they were like family. This one's actually for multiple people. What do these legacy contestants who are still competing think about from the show from the very start? I was a very different man for all of this. A much happier man. I feel like I would have tried my time more, even with the silencing, if I wasn't locked up in that lab. My life, low-key, was like not the greatest before TKB, but now I'm here, with friends. Bit worried for when I have to eventually go home. Problem is, doing this with Ruler has been great. It's just, most of the time we've been competing, we haven't both been competing. I could talk again and again about being cheated from the wish. However, I'm surviving in Season 4. If I can win this, it won't matter if or if not I should have or shouldn't have gotten the wish. Me, how do I make the video so quickly and if I prefer quality over quantity? For my videos, I really just work for hours on end without getting sidetracked. Like, I'm not sure how I could work that long without exhaustion, but I do. Also, I am absolutely a quantity over quality channel. I suggest if you're a creator, you do quality over quantity. Yes, consistently making episodes every week, but like the quality isn't close to the best it truly should be for like a good show. Me, will I create a show outside the TKB universe? Maybe. If I ever decide to expand to non-OSC stuff, then yeah. But if not, no.
I don't really know what else this isn't really a question, man.
Me, how do I make my episodes? Well, I drop everything on Sketchpad, including this frame right now, and I just compile them all into CapCut. And that's it, a video. I've got a question? Whatever, sure, I guess I'll answer. What do I think about this guy being my #1 fan? Well, first of all, I didn't even know I had fans. Now that I do, I'm a lot happier, you know. Losing every single person I've ever cared for, you know, it's been pretty painful. But this helps me ease the pain, I guess. Alrighty, one final question. Do I know the way? Yeah, 2018 called. Yes. Stephen Hawking died. Alrighty, viewers, that was all the questions we had. Hope you all enjoyed getting some well-needed answers received. Peace out.